Hey everyone, I'm BB, and today we're going to continue my series on my top 10 favorite Pokemon of each generation. So that obviously means next is Generation 3. Now, some of the Pokemon on this list might not be your favorites, but they're my favorites, so I hope you can respect my opinion and enjoy my video. Anyway, let's get started. Number 10 is Gardevoir. I like Gardevoir's design a lot, and I like its typing, but it's number 10 because the internet kind of likes Gardevoir a bit too much. But anyway, back to Pokemon. I've used Gardevoir in battle a lot, and I've used its Mega, and they're really great in battle with their typings and their immunities and their resistances. I just like using Gardevoir. I could never have a male Gardevoir though. That's never ever happening at all. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Gardevoir. Number 9 is Latias. The first time I saw Latias was in Pokemon Heroes the movie. My mom doesn't like that movie because she thinks they're annoying. I can see why though. And I like its design, and I used it in Oras, and it was great. I loved it. I named it, I don't remember what I named it. Oh wait, actually, I never named it. It was called Lynette, but I have no idea why. I don't remember naming it that. Does anyone know why it was called Lynette? Because it happened to my little cousin as well. But if you don't, that's fine. And I like it more than Latios, which is weird because my favorite color is blue. But I just like the way Latias looks better. I don't like their Megas though. Their Megas look exactly the same, and I hate them. I actually hate them. But why is it low on the list? I don't know. Number 8 is Grovyle. I love Grovyle more than Sceptile, to be honest, but that's not because I have a figure of it, and I just love that figure so much. It's just so well made, and it's an official one, so yeah. And I like how its leaf kind of looks like hair, going down this way. You know what I mean? And I guess I like it more than Trico. It's probably my favorite of the Trico line. But there's one starter I like more in it. So sorry about that. But let's move on. Number 7 is Milotic. Milotic is beautiful. It's basically a fusion of Gyarados and Dragonair when you think about it. And I love its little fantail, like it's a British lady or something. And I like the design of its tail. I like its shiny form, but not that much, because it doesn't actually change that much when you think about it. It's only the tail and the hair that changes. But it's still good changes. And, I also like how it evolves from Feebas. And the fact that it's the only Pokemon that has 2 ways of evolving into the same Pokemon. Because you can either get Milotic by evolving a Feebas with high beauty stat, or evolving it while holding the Prism scale, trading it. And that's why I like Milotic. Number 6 is Jirachi. It's so cute. Only because of the Jirachi Wishmaker movie. That movie made me love it so much. It was so adorable in that movie. But it kind of made me cry a little when I first watched it. I was 7 when I first watched it. And I didn't really know what else to say. It was also in the Black and White series, when Ash was dumb and he scared it away. I don't know what he was thinking. And that's all I have to say about Jirachi, really. Still, it's an adorable Pokemon. Number 5 is Wynaut. Wynaut is so adorable. I really want a Wynaut plushie as well. I also like how Wynaut and Wobbuffet's tails are really their body, and then the blue thing is a decoy that it uses. I've always loved that. But I think the tail's actually an unknown, and it makes the Wynaut, and then it evolves with 2 eyes and becomes Wobbuffet. But I think that's what a lot of you think. Also, if you notice in the Sun and Moon anime, whenever Wobbuffet cries, the tail cries as well, so that's basically it confirmed. And I like how Wynaut's head is just dangling and then its face is on its torso. I've always liked that. It's kind of creepy, but I like it. And it was so cute in that mini movie. I don't remember what it was called, but I only really watched it about 2 years ago. And why not? It's just freaking cute, okay? What else is there to say? Number 4 is Puzzle and Minen. Puzzle and Minen are adorable, okay? And they're sharing a spot because, you know, they're twins, and you don't want to separate them. And there's a lot of partner Pokemon in Generation 3, but they're the best ones by far in Generation 3. And I think the only reason there's 2 of them is because there technically wasn't a Pikachu clone in Generation 2. I guess you could say Pichu, but that doesn't really count, because that's a, like, pre-evolved form of Pikachu, so it doesn't count as a new evolution. And I just love them so much. I also like it because of, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a series on YouTube called Pokesims, and they're kind of the mascots of the whole thing, if you've seen it. And that's literally why I like Puzzle and Minen. They're just too cute. 3 is Roselia. Now, the reason I like Roselia is because of its shiny form. It's amazing. I think it was number 3 on my top 10 favorite shinies as well. And I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. And I wish it wasn't a male because it doesn't make sense for it to be a male, to be honest. And I just love it so much. It's just amazing. But I like 2 other Pokemon better. Sorry. Number 2 is Rayquaza. Now, do I really need to say anything else? Okay, maybe I do. Rayquaza is my favorite Gen 3 legendary, and it's incredible. And it's basically a god Pokemon. It's god of the weather. And I just like it so much. I kind of wish you could shiny hunt it in Oras. I know you can shiny hunt it in Ultra Sun and Moon, but it would have been cool to hunt it in Oras. It took me forever to catch it in Oras as well. I had to use my Master Ball on it, so I couldn't catch the Deoxys, unfortunately. But that's okay, because Rayquaza is way better than Deoxys anyway. Deoxys is freaky. But, unfortunately, there's one Gen 3 Pokemon I'll always love more. Number 1 is Mudkip. I like Mudkips. They're so cute, and adorable, and perfect, and the best Gen 3 starter. You know what, I don't want to spoil it too much, but every single generation except Gen 2 and Gen 7, my favorite Pokemon is a starter. And I can't help it, okay? The starters are always the best ones, except for Gen 2 and Gen 3. 7. And I'll always love Mudkip. Before, my favorite Gen 3 starter when I first played it was Torchic, but now it's Mudkip, and it's always going to be Mudkip, because I always choose the water starters, and always will. And I'm always going to love Mudkip forever, and ever, and ever. Thanks for watching my top 10 favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. I hope you liked it. Let me know who your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon are. And remember, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm BB, and I'll see you later. Bye!